attack other
okay,
schools.
I get what you mean. You're just really focused on what Ateneans feel in their everyday lives.
The temptation was there, and it's still there.
Oh, really?
But,
yeah, I've seen a lot of statement shirts that actually try to
bash the other schools.
Yeah, indirectly, but you know what they mean, right? So
We don't do that.
that's good. That's a good value that that your business is in right now. Because I think it's also something to it's a big thing for businesses to stay with their core values. Because sometimes when you tend to get that temptation and you feel that okay, we can make something a big deal out of it because people like bashing each other.
One value pa pala that we have, which is a source of fulfillment for us then, is part of the fee that we pay, the bookstore, supports scholars.
So the one in the Ateneo bookstore.
So the Loyola Schools bookstore, which is our primary selling point right now, is supporting 4 scholars for 4 years in Ateneo. So it's an indirect way of helping scholars.
The percentage that they get goes to the scholarship fund. Wow.
So the bookstore is supporting all the 4 years of 4 scholars. So that's a great way to help.
To market it also.
Not to say to market, we don't know them naman eh.
Yeah. But, I don't know, but for people who want to buy, I mean, it's an additional incentive for them.
But so, that's our CSR. And we're glad that the bookstore is doing that.
And do you plan, like, what other marketing strategies are you planning to execute at this stage? Like, I know those are some things that, games, etc. But what are the other things you're looking at right now?
Well, right now we're just maintaining and keeping active our Multiply account, which is, by the way, getblued.multiply.com.
Okay.
And then our Facebook account, and then our other marketing stuff, like in our stall, we have posters, all of those things.
And you design it also yourself? Wow, so that really saves you a lot on graphic design, and that's something that...
Actually, my business partner is also a management student. He's just into graphic design. So, I mean, that shows that if you have your passion, if you have your hobby, you can
really
make money out of it.
Yeah, naturally. You don't even have to try too hard. So you do the graphic designs also?
No, I can't do
You just do the conceptualization. So it's really a meeting of the minds and...
step 1, step 2.
Being able to do the concept and as well as execute the end product, which is these shirts that are very unique. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people wear it, and even, as you said, even non-Ateneans, they're very much...
when I address our market to all Ateneans and Ateneo fans.
You don't say non-Ateneans, they're Ateneo fans. Because, I'm sure there are, people looking for that beyond the real Ateneo students, because there are a lot of non-Ateneans who want to be in Ateneo and just become fans eventually. It's something that I think you should also maybe focus on eventually, because as you were saying, you wanted to expand into the outside of the Ateneo market, but of course still maintaining that kind of following. That's
our first love. So
your first love never dies. It's something that will really sustain you through your whole business. And how about the support of your parents or your friends? How has it been so far, especially starting this at a young age and being very passionate about it?
Well, they're very supportive naman. Initially, my parents and my friends were kind of surprised why I left corporate. They would say that you were earning so much there and then you left it. But eventually, they see naman that I enjoy what I'm doing. And then...
And you boldly made that move that, I'll be leaving this part to actually be active in my business and all.
Actually, when I was deciding whether to leave or not, I was just focusing on the fact that there is something which has so great of a potential. It's sayang if we let it go altogether. And that was Getblued then. That was just Getblued starting. So imagine if I hadn't left the corporate and focus on the business, this would have been all opportunity costs for all of us.
So sometimes you have to dive into the pool, waiting for you to,
and trust that it will be okay.
Yeah, of course you have to, you have to do your homework. You have to. I mean, in terms of Ateneo, it's something easy to research on because you came from there. You know the students, the teachers. But I'm sure in other businesses there has to be some a little bit more research done. Because yours is like a natural kind of research since you were there. So I don't think it's much of a difficult task to actually start with at least this kind of business in your part. Yeah.
And it's a learning experience. And my dad always tells me that whatever time, money, or effort that we invest in our businesses, whether the businesses would succeed or fail,
or not,
it's just a tuition fee. Just consider it as a tuition fee.
An actual tuition fee.
An actual tuition fee for us to learn things that will be applied eventually. So that's a good attitude, I think, coming from him, to treat everything as a learning experience and not really to feel bad if it fails.
And you would just, learn from that experience, not take it as something that would, ruin your whole life.
Because it's so easy to be depressed, for instance, like if this design does not click or this business does not.
But you have to be able to face rejection also.
Yeah, but if that's the reality of things, then move on to another business. So.
Or move on to something that will bring you to greater heights. Okay, thank you so much for watching Bears and Bulls today. Thank you, Mr.
You're
Kirk
welcome.
Chester Damasco
Thank you.
of Getblued. So as you can see, we talked about the shirts and how his business operates, the supply chain, everything, marketing. I hope you learned something very important from our very young entrepreneur. And how do they get in touch with you?
They can email us at getblued@multiply.com. They can also visit our multiply site at getblued. Sorry.
No, you email.
The email is getblued@yahoo. And then the multiply site is getblued@multiply.com. You can add us up in Facebook. Become a fan of our page.
Okay. All right. So you heard those reminders. If you want to get in touch with Getblued, you can actually go to Ateneo campus and log on online, or you can also email them. So thank you so much again, and have a great day. This is your host, Riva Galveztan.